Hello folks, it's me, I'm Big and I'm back, and I am just running around and going up and down. And this is what I'm doing right now. So if I switch to the pedometer real quick, yeah, I'm just gonna let go and go wee, let my like counter rack up. Because what I'm doing is I'm trying to hatch the egg that Cynthia gave us. Whee! And there's tons of stuff down below, which we're going to go get. Oh! Exploring a little bit later. And we get. What do we get? It is a Togepi! Hi, Togepi. Hatched from the egg. Is it a boy or a girl? It is a boy! Okay, so which characters have I not named yet? What kind of Pokemon is Togepi, by the way? Let me give it a good check. Togepi. I thought it was a normal type. It levels up into something at some point or rather, I think. Togetic, it with happiness, and Toget Kiss when use a shiny stone on it. Well, whoa! It does turn into a flying type, despite it not being a flying type right now. So that's pretty much awesome. So, okay. So who's my flyer? I'm gonna name you, Yachts. Or should I name you Dio? Let's name you Dio. Sorry, Yachts. Your time will have to wait. So, Dio. Enough space? Brando. Perfect. Yep. And with this, I'm just gonna wait. Let me just double check. Okay, so Dio Brando is at level 1 right now. And sassy in nature. Hatched on Route 206. But it boosts the attack stat but lowers accuracy. Oh dear. It has growl and charm as it moves. So leveling him up will be simple as well, because all I gotta do is, let me just take that from you, and I'm gonna give it to Dio right here. And you were given the Soothe Bell to hold. And basically, I'm gonna reset my pedometer and have it go up. Oh wait, I need to actually get out of the menu and just do this and have it go up until it reaches about like 10,000 or something. And that's gonna take a very short time actually, because look at that. In comparison to what I've been doing before, is running back and forth. And this is on the top gear of the bike too, so it doesn't take any time at all. So I'm just gonna go wee, and I'll be right back, folks. Hello, folks. It's me. I'm Megan. I'm back, and this is Let's Play Pokemon Platinum, the Nuzlocke challenge. I said that flawlessly. How weird. Anyways, Togepi has a Soothe Bell with him. Dio Brando has a Soothe Bell with him. And his item, I could, well, right now he's very happy, because I could tell from my little app here. This one. Come on, get closer, Togepi. There we go. Yep, 2 hearts. So that means that the next time we fight, Togepi will level up. So let's go into this random little cave and fight a low-level monster. Whoop, a low-level Zubat will do. Yep. I'm gonna switch Pokemons into Flying and Poison. Steven. Yeah, if only I had that, whatever item. Okay, though you missed. So using confusion should be just enough to kill it. And you're dead. And that way, Dio Brando gained a ton of XP and grew to level 2. Uh-oh, level 3. I got a little bit of XP, but... What? Dio Brando is evolving! Congratulations, your Dio Brando evolved to Togetic. And Togetic makes it a flying type, so now we have our flying type. Hooray! Although, if you look at the stats, very good defensively, no doubt. You know, boost of attack step lowers accuracy, but really, he doesn't have very good attack stat at all. So he's more of a tank. Well, I don't mind tanking characters in my game. As I was saying, I don't mind tanking characters in my game. It's just that too many is not that good, I don't think. Anyways, let's head into this Pokemart. No, Poke Center. Heal everyone up real quick. And one other thing that I've realized, yeah, is that I've yet to catch a Pokemon on Route 206. So let's meet up each other at Route 206 and see each other then. Alright, we're at Route 206, and underneath it, there's a tree that's cuttable, so let's cut it. And I'm just going to speed through right here. Pokemon. What Pokemon will I get? It's a Gligar! Oh my god! It's a flying type, another flying type. Okay, so let's switch my Pokemons. I'm gonna go with Steven, because Steven's the could deal probably not so much damage against it. I don't want to do critical and spoil my opportunity, because Gligar is awesome. It's awesome. Ah! Knock it off. Knock it off with a knockoff, Gligar. Knock it off. Okay, perfect. I think we could do... Quick attacks don't do damage for me either. Extrasensory. Oh. Yep. And one more will do. Come on, just one more. Just one tiny little tap. Be gentle, Stevens. Gentle. Gentle, Steven. Gentle. Gentle. Very good. And hypnosis. Knock it off. Ah. Putting that nice little Gligar to sleep. Now. Pokeball. Go. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Ah, so close. Gligar's still asleep though. And we have plenty of balls. Well, I have 2, but oh, off-color humor. Tisk tisk. 2, 3. Yes! Gligar was gone. And this is one of the older Pokemons that, yeah, this guy's awesome. And I'll tell you why he's awesome as soon as we get back home. Well, first back to the Poke Center. But first, look at this. He's a flying scorpion. Could you, well, imagine first, like, how scary scorpions are. Yeah? Like in real life, yeah? Just imagine a scorpion, yeah, with all of its 8 limbs. And now just imagine that scorpion sprouting wings and flying at you. That's scary. That's super scary. That's like one of my worst. Yeah, it's like as if a spider could sprout wings and fly. You know, just imagine that. It's a flying scorpion. And for inciting me with so much fear, it's only appropriate that I'll name you Yachts. For all the fear that you incited on my other character, like on all the bad guys and as a Terror Knight. Yeah. So, let's have a look-see here. Okay, let's boot up my PC and check out my Pokémons. Well, let's have a look-see here. In my party, right now, we have Marie the Bibarel, and she's gonna stay here because she's awesome. Well, that's one thing. That's not it. But she's gonna stay here because she's the only character who could use a bunch of like HMs. So she's my HM slave, and eventually we'll have her learn some water moves as well, like surf, and perfect HM slave. Steven, to say the least, is like one of my necessary evils, because he is now the tank of our team. It's Steel and Psychic type, only weak to fire. And once we have a character that's weak to fire, that means that the only other... Actually, let me bring up my table, because right now, as Bronzong, well, as a Bronzor, yeah, he has weaknesses. Well, immune to poison and ground, and quad resist to psychic. And he's only weak. He has no weaknesses except to fire, which is awesome to say the least. And he has awesome defensive stats. But looking at look, it's 49 and 44. But just look at Gligar. 46 and 34, and that's at a couple levels lower. Just careful in nature. That's not too nicely, but it's still very defensive and has high attack. And look at the speed; it's 39, which is decent compared to some of my other Pokemon. Well, Luffy is super fast, but compared to some of my other Pokemon, this guy is pretty fast for his stat. And one other thing is, since he's ground and flying, his only weakness is he's quad weak to ice. That's unfortunate. But notice that ground makes him immune to lightning, which is one of flying's weaknesses, and flying makes him immune to ground, which is one of his weaknesses as ground. Wait, no, that's not right. Flying makes him immune to ground. Anyways, so he has 2 immunities and has only 2 big weaknesses, which is ice and water. And ice and water weakness is covered. We have it covered in all my other Pokemon. So right now, like Gligar right now is probably my best bet at my flying Pokemon, because he can dish out damage to a ton of as a ground type, you could dish damage to to fire types. You could dish damage to electric types, which we're right now having trouble dishing damage against. So he's a welcome addition to our team. Let me just take this Oranberry from you. Anybody have any other items? Well, I'm gonna take the Soothe Bell from you and give it to Gligar. Cause Yachts, you're awesome. Sorry, Dio. You were awesome in my other game. Wait. You were awesome in you were too awesome in Tactics Ogre, so I guess you take this other place here, and maybe I'll rename some of you just to reflect the fact that you guys are all right. Yeah. It's just that I've made my choice. I'm just so happy I got a Gligar. I can't believe it. Now watch as I go through a horrible phase of failure and have everyone die and be all horrible and bad. Yeah, so let's take a Pokemon for a few seconds. And I gotta apologize. This, even though I said it's somewhat blind run through, it means I'm gonna read up on guides. You know, one thing about blind runs is that I'm not a big fan of blind runs because, yeah, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and whenever I do something blind, I go, "What the?" I get super frustrated because I don't know anything. And taking a shot at something that's, especially if it's a challenge, and not knowing for me is somewhat of a pet peeve. So actually, even though this is going to be since we caught a Pokemon, I'm gonna go back and stock up on some more repels, because in the next area we're going probably need repels. Yeah, just to cut out all the BS. Okay, so we'll need a bunch of repels. Like that much. And we're gonna get rid of this big pearl. That's it. No, I'm gonna keep the upgrade. Escape rope, honey. I think that's pretty much it. And now it's time to get on my bike and head to that other route. So, Route 206. I spotted this earlier, but I went to check the guide to be sure, and apparently there's something I probably particularly want. My Pokemons. Well, I want my Pokemon. Where is it? Oh, it's right up top. Yep. And also, I probably want to use a TM Thief. The thing about Thief is it's probably not the best dark type attack, but it's one that will give us nice coverage. So let's remove knockoff. And poof. I also forgot to use knockoff and then Thief. I'll probably teach Yacht some dark type moves. I already used Repel, didn't we? And we're just gonna grab this Pokeball here, because I saw that a little bit earlier. And there's a trainer here. Just wait until it looks away. There we go. And avoid those Rostberry. Well, and I found a Super Repel. Awesome. These are going nice and smoothly. Uh-oh, Repel wore off. Let's use some more Repels. And that's a trainer. I could see that. Look away, please. Aha! Oh, I actually managed to get out of that. And let's just grab this real quick. Poison Barb. And what is a Poison Barb? Ah! Geodudes. Ah! One thing that I discovered about Geodudes. You'll want to run away from them. Once they hit level 18, you most definitely want to run away from Geodudes. Especially in a run like this. And I found it. I found a secret entrance. And this is a secret entrance to the Wayward Cave. And we find a freaking Bronzor. Nothing wrong with the Bronzor. It's just that, well, wait. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the Bronzor. It's just that we have plenty already, so. Trying to confuse me, will you? Oh dear. You know, if this ends up being oh, that's very nice. Yeah. I was gonna say, if this ends up with the Bronzor being like like killing off my Ashley by making me confused and killing me off like that, I could be super angry. Pokeball. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you suck, Bronzor. Well, I caught another clone of Stevie. Well, we have to nickname it. Something else. So maybe I'll call you Burst or something. One of my backup Pokemons. Right, and we head up here. And lots of ramps, so we go, uh-oh. Ah, I hate it when that happens. So let's use Repel. I was about to jump on a ramp and then Repel, like, God, it does it again! And why didn't you show up first then, Gibble? Come on. Well, Gibble is the one I was looking for, I was hoping for. But apparently it decided against showing up earlier, being the first Pokemon to show up. Because this guy's Dragon and Ground. And Gibble is awesome. Oh, Sandstorm. It doesn't affect me though, so extrasensory. Haha. I'm immune to ground, bitch. Uh-oh, Dragon Rage. This might be bad. Nope. Oy! I thought Bronzong was strong, like, resistant to Dragon. Or maybe Dragon Rage isn't quite. Oh, man. Run. No! Steven! Oh. That was not very strong recoil. Run! Oh. Damn it. Well, we have plenty of potions. Let's use them. That was close. That was a close call. Even by Steven's standards, that was a very close call. And you can see why I say Gibbles are awesome. Well, when they're in our team, that's why they're awesome. And uh-oh, a high-level Geodude. I'll not risk it. Let's run. High-level Geodudes are nothing to be messed with in a Nuzlocke run. Ah, that's a little bit better. A Zubat. Switching Pokemon to Ashley. I didn't heal him properly either, so this might be troublesome. Ah. It's super effective. Brick Break! Karate Chop! Oh dear. Switching Pokemons. Steven, would you like to have the honors of dealing psychic damage to Zubat? I made a mistake of using Brick Break earlier. Ow. Extrasensory. Wing attack won't be very effective. Yeah. Boom. Now that's better. Not a lot of XP all around though. You know what? Let's use some more potions. Yep. And one more. Rule of thumb. Use small potions outside of battle and big potions inside of battle. That's my RPG rule of thumb. Right. Yep. Up. Hey, nice. It's an item. A Max Ether. That's good, right? Now, what the deuce? How do we get out of here? Okay, we can't escape through the... Ah, I see. I see. Right here. And switch down a gear. Up. See, I am smart. Ah, Zubat. Let's have this. Okay, Steven. Supersonic. Oh no. Steven is the confused. Astonish. Come on, use extra sensory. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gyga's attack is incomprehensible. I made that joke already. That was a a lot poorer than the last time. I'm already confused, silly. Don't hurt yourself, please. Ah. Good thing it didn't have a lot of attack. Ow. Derp, derp, derp. Ah. Confusion. Ring attack won't be very effective, but come on. Hit something. Boom. Super effective. Wow. Nelson Stevens gains a little bit of XP there, but more healings I need to do. Okay. Come on! I was using a freaking repel! Excellent. That's better. Yatsen Steven gained some XP. Steven leveled up. And it's time to Oh, I forgot to gear up. Come on, I was using the friggin' repel. That's a level 18 Geodude. Time to run. Yeah, and gear up. Okay, repels were off. It's a good time to use. Well, let's just use a repel for now. Yep. Repels don't work here. Level 20 Geodude, really? Running time. Actually, let's switch Pokemons to Steven before running. Actually, it might be a good idea to switch it all to Steven like throughout the portion of this. Rock throw. It's not very effective, but trying to run. Yep. Even though we're leveling up yachts, it might be better to switch up Steven. Because Pokemon here are not to be trifled with. Oh, okay. There we go. Yoppa! Hola! A Grip Claw. Grip Claws suck, right? Multi-turn attacks like Bind and Warp. Well, actually, let's see if a Grip Claw... Well, I have to look up for what type of attacks it works. We have to look for. Okay, up. Oh, ha! Let me just grab this. Rare candy! Awesome. That's what we want. Okay, so... repel wore off. Let's use another one. So wasteful. That's for the sake of this LP. Uppa! And... well, how does this work? I need to ramp up here, right? But I can't... oh, I have to go... up. 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 Hey. Up. Up. Come on. Use another repel. Thank goodness for these repels. Up. Aha! Awesome. Whee! I'm happy. And in this little cave we get... Earthquake! Wahey! And I'm just gonna use my escape rope now. Whee! Spinning right round, baby, right round. Okay. So, here we have Earthquake. Which is awesome! Look! Power 100, accuracy 100! I'm gonna use this and teach it to a Pokemon, which is not Steven. Yachts. Yachts wants to learn to move Earthquake, and let's delete a move. Harden sucks balls. And poof! Yachts forgot how to use Harden and learned Earthquake. Now, Yachts really will be a force to reckon with. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Dark type Thief. Quick attack. And he's going to learn another flying move. Well, probably fly once we get it. And maybe another ground type of, like, some sort of utility move right here. But we'll see. We'll think about this later. For now, it is time to head back home. Like, not home. Head back down through this route. And we could head up here if we want, but no. I'm going to save that for a later date. And it's me. I'm Biggie. And I'll be back next time. See you guys in a bit.